to my channel. My name is Jenny and today we have an unboxing. I was looking at this particular doll several years ago, and I couldn't get them back then because of my situation at the time, and completely thought they were sold, but was super happy to find out that they in fact had not, and I was able to get this one-of-a-kind doll, even though it's been several years since they were originally made. So let me show this one to you, and I'll tell you a bit more about it as I'm opening. So, 5-ish or more, I can't remember, years ago I found this doll maker called Riverroad. Some of you might be familiar with their current line of one-of-a-kind animal posable dolls. But at the time they also did ball-jointed dolls, and still have some. They're more focused on the animal dolls at the moment. But at the time they were making these very highly detailed one-of-a-kind dolls. And I was a huge fan. I still am. And all of the dolls had very cool accessories, and they were like fully done. Some of them came with like all kinds of different props, and I had one doll in particular that I fell in love with. That was the Apothecary, and like I said, I couldn't at the time get them because of my own monetary situation, and I fully gave up because usually their dolls, they seem to go pretty fast. But I was scrolling Etsy the other day, a few weeks ago, well, a few months ago maybe at this point, and noticed that the Apothecary was still available. So I messaged them about it, and I got him. I was able to get him. I was so happy, and there were some shenanigans with the payment and everything. That's on my part because I was too excited. Oh, this is too well packaged. How do I open it? But anyway, it's now been here, and let's see how he is in real life. So as you can see from the size of the package already, damn, this is too well packaged. Oh. As you can see from the size of the package, this is not an SD size doll. This isn't even an MSD size doll actually. This is even smaller. Oh, it's so pretty. I did not expect this to be like the packaging itself to be this nice. I'm so used to getting like second-hand dolls that are wrapped up in like newspapers and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with newspapers, they're great. But I haven't gotten like this. Feels like a gift, you know? So bad because I kind of don't want to rip this, but also I'm not that fussed about it, so it's gonna rip, but I'd prefer not to. Am I the only one who doesn't like the sound of like gift wrapper paper ripping? Is that just a me thing, or is that like a more general thing? I don't know. We have another package! I have no idea what it says. I presume it says Apothecary or something. Because I only know Finnish and English. And a little bit of Swedish, but not a lot. Very little. We learn Swedish in schools in Finland. I was really bad at it. Like really, really bad. And I haven't used it since. Oh, I'm nervous. I need to check if you can see. Okay. If it's about here, you can see probably the best. So I'll try to keep the box here. Whew. I need to be really careful because there's pieces in here that are delicate. You can see it. The Apothecary card. Oh. Okay, these things. Look at all the props. I need to go through these one at a time. I'll show them to you as well. Oh, there's little plants and pots and mandarin. I need to find someone who can read all of this and like translate them for me. I'm gonna start looking at those. I shouldn't look at those yet. I should look at those like in detail when I can show you as well. Because you can't see because it's so zoomed out. Here's the card. If I take it from here, is it gonna... Oh! Out. Okay, so there's a part in the back that's like this, that's loose. I'm just gonna put it to the side. I don't want it dangling in the back because that feels like it could be a hazard. Actually, I really like this packing material. I might keep it. Here's the card. So you can see a bit from the card that what the scale is going to be for the whole full thing. And yeah, these do go, okay. I really love this. What is this material? Is this like wood? I don't know. This is gonna look so good. Oh, I'm just, where should I put this so that it's not in the way? But, and this is like the backing, so the backing goes here, and there's little slots here for the these things. I'm just gonna put it to the side. Hopefully it's not in the way. It shouldn't be. Okay. Good. Good. And the doll itself is here, wrapped up in money. I might need to get you closer for this. Yeah, I'm gonna get you a bit closer for this so you can see the actual doll from closer up. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully I don't bump you accidentally, because the camera tripod is basically on my leg, kind of. I think he's gonna be well in, like the closest thing to scale with him is gonna be my Bad Chicks Clever Little, which would be ideal. I'm not necessarily needing him to be super on scale because I've designed my crew in a way where the Fae Court is okay to be basically whatever size and scale they're gonna be. So he's gonna be like a fairy, kind of, or like a fae. Not a fairy specifically, but like a member of the Fae Court to some degree. Because he's not exactly the usual type of... Oh my gosh, he's so beautiful. Well, beautiful might be the wrong word. He is probably, in a very good way, the ugliest doll I have. Like, look at his grumpy face. I love him. Oh my gosh, and he's got everything is painted, and he's got clothes. And, oh, look at his little apron. Oh my, because he is one of a kind. I'm a bit scared to like move him around. Because I think he's polymer clay as well. He's not resin. At least he doesn't feel like resin. I don't think he's resin. So I'm concerned, like not super concerned, but I am conscious that he might be a bit more fragile or brittle than resin. And he is not for playing as much as he is for showing only. You can see, like in the back, you can see that he does have a faceplate system. There's a seam right here, which works great for me in case I ever want to do anything different with him. I don't think I will, because I really love him and wanted him to be exactly the way that he is. Let me show you some of the... Here's the Apothecary as well. So he has his cart. I'm just all over the place. I'm sorry. He's just so great. So he comes with pants, like a drop crotch pants. He has his shoes. He has his shirt and an apron. And then I wonder if these sleeves are attached. I don't know. Has extra longer sleeves and then the scarf. Although he has like normal doll eyes, like you'd expect on a ball jointed doll, but they're so tiny. And then he's got his grumpy little face. I love him. Let me get some of my other dolls for scale so that you can see. No, actually, let's look at all the details first. So I'm gonna move the camera again, and I'm gonna show you all of the little things that came in the bags earlier. Okay, let's start with this bag. So I can already see some stuff in here. I'm just gonna take one thing at a time, and I'm gonna show you. It looks like to be some kind of fish, and these are really cleverly made, like seeds from a tree and just repainted. I think this kind of looks like fish, and I'm gonna put everything on his card one at a time. Oh, there's also the it says Red Riverroad. A nice little box. Presumably I can put a lot of the stuff in here. If I'm gonna put everything here and then I'm gonna have to move it and it's all gonna fly out. Oh well, that's future me's problem. The next thing is this. All of this is actually attached to the fabric, so that's good because all of these tiny things would fly off immediately and never to be seen again. Again, I have no idea what any of this means, but you know, I really love the little bottles and stuff. It's a personal weakness, I suppose, to find all kinds of little thingamabobs and really adore them. This looks disgusting in the best way. I really love all of these. Like I don't know what to keep saying for all of these, but aside from that, I love them. Various slimy looking bits and pieces with text that I don't know how to read. But it's fine. Still want to show them to you because they're all beautiful. And then, oh, I think something's maybe gone. Oh no, it's not broken, it's just... Okay, let me try to take them out. Okay, so this is the stuff that I had trouble with. It's a little, like, paper bag and toothbrushes. Teeny tiny toothbrushes. There's one more in the bag that I'm gonna have to take out very carefully. It's just the same. It's a teeny tiny toothpick, I think. It's just carved on and painted. And then another rounded bottle this time. Let me move my legs a little bit. How am I gonna fit all of this? I suppose I should use the upper shelf. And there's some bits that I think were broken in transfer, but that's not on them. That's just the nature of very delicate things sometimes. So it's a piece of what was here on this plate. I don't think it's too bad, so I'm not gonna bother with it too much. It's not their fault, and it's just a matter of what happens sometimes when you transfer stuff like this, especially when it's like dried plants or other very delicate things. You have to accept some losses. A beautiful jug and some dried plants. And here is one more jar. This one with teeny tiny, like maybe crystal bits inside, and then wrapped around with yarn and beautiful little handles. Oh, one of these is stuck under the, oh, there we go. This one. Next bag. I appreciate that these are all in teeny tiny bags as well. It just makes everything a lot more secure in transit. Oh, this one is a bit spooky. It's got a flag on it. I have no idea what it says, but they look like cubes of some kind with moss. I'll try to take a picture in the end of all of the things. Another flag. This one's fallen off. I think it belongs to the other. This one. This is the same kind of thing that the previous one was. And yeah, I can see a hole in there. Let me just pop this in. There we go. Oh! And me being clumsy, I'll need to put up some actual glue on it. But until then, I'll need to be very careful. Again, that's not Red Riverroad's fault. That's just the kind of thing that happens in shipping sometimes, because everything can't be perfect. Another beautiful bottle. I don't want to use the upper shelf because I know that I'm gonna too much of the upper shelf because I know I'm gonna move all of this very soon. I think the jar with the little handles is my favorite so far. Oh, there's more delicate things in here. Let me see if I can. This feels wrong. This is not the technique I'm supposed to use for these. Oh, come on. Just give me one more. Okay. 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 Almost. Almost. Ah! Careful. Yep. And one more. A little bow with sticks at the bottom. Just gonna keep putting them on the floor because I don't want to really super organize this before I know it's gonna, like, it's at a spot where it's gonna stay. I'm trying to show you all of these things, but I don't even know if this is in focus. Are these on the same? No? Okay. A little cup with something. Another jar. And then root. I think this root is one of the things that would look really nice in the in that. Okay, last little one. Okay. Is this Mandrake? I love it. Little angry baby. Okay. It's another very delicate plant. Honestly, I was expecting all of the plants to be completely crushed. So I'm very happy about the condition these made it through the post office. Okay, the last one is another little jar with the yarn detailing around it. Okay, I'm going to take my Batch's Clever Little, and I'm gonna see how it looks next to this one. I'll show you. Okay, so here's the two dolls. I was correct, they're about the same height. The Clever Little is a bit taller, but it's significantly thinner, and the face sizes are different. So for me, for my crew, these fit really well together because I loved having something more on the scale. And I have several other dolls that are in the fake quart that are from this tall to an actual like SD. So for me it's not a problem, but if you're looking for a crew that fits together, you have to think about the head size, I think, for this scale more so than anything else. And for you this might or might not be a good fit. I think they'd be good enough so that if they could technically borrow clothes, because the Batchex does have a roughly similar shoulder width. Obviously everything would be loose on this one, and I don't know about the hips. The hips are much wider on this one, so I think he could wear his clothes, but he couldn't necessarily wear his clothes. But mine both wear loose clothes anyway, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. And I don't think I'm going to be changing his clothes, and he's going to have his own clothes. But just for someone who might want to look into having one-of-a-kind dolls and maybe find some of the other Red Riverroad dolls on second-hand market, I don't think they make any more of these, which is a bummer, because they are absolutely gorgeous. But still, as the only other doll that I have in this scale, I thought it might be a cool comparison. But you know, I'm gonna show you make a last little show of these two interacting with the cart just in my kitchen, because I'm not gonna I don't know, I'm not gonna know where I want to put the cart yet. There's a few places in the house where I might want to put it, but I want to get this video out because I'm so excited. Let me show you.